But definitely, if you're a player who likes to just play a couple of tables at a time, I would definitely check out Bodog. Ace Jack, I'm in the worst position on the table. I'm just gonna fold. And would have flopped top pair, but that's just kind of how I've been running here lately. Every time I fold in a marginal spot, I flop something good, and every time I call in a marginal spot, I completely whiff the flop. King 9, flop top pair over here. Just gonna see bet. Not gonna be slow playing against the loose bad players. No need to slow play when you're sitting at a table with a bunch of passive calling stations. And he had a 5-3 there, so that's something that I would want to take note of. That he likes to isolate limpers with weak suited connectors or semi-suited connectors, one gappers. Ace King, definitely gonna be putting in a raise here. Gonna be putting in a 3 bet to make it a little more than pot. As you see, the fish calls instantly, which is definitely gonna cause this guy to call. If he bets, I'm just gonna fold. We're gonna pounce on that. The only problem is he may call with anything, and he calls, which this is a very bad result. I'm just gonna check. I'm just not sure what he could have had. I don't know anything about this guy. If he's doing this with an 8, or if he had some kind of overpair. Yeah, I think normally I probably would have folded there, but I was just extremely curious. So got 2 pair here. Gonna bet for value. I definitely think I need to definitely adjust the plan at this site. I'm just not used to playing with players as bad. Um, yeah, I just don't know what in the world is this guy doing. I mean, he just flat calls with queens pre-flop, which I don't think is terrible. I mean, if he thought I had a big hand, I think flat calling with queens is fine. But then on the flop, he bets $1 into an $8 pot, and then calls basically a re-raise. For me, I don't know. He just played that completely weird. Maybe he's a poker genius and I just don't realize it, but my guess is that he's just a pretty bad player. And, you know, it can be extremely frustrating playing against bad players when you're running bad, you know, because you just, it's just frustrating when they're playing really bad and you can't seem to make a hand against them. It's not a great card for me. Kind of think he's on a flush draw, so I have to make him pay to draw. We get another terrible card, and I just don't think I can really bet this for value anymore. I'm kind of at the point that I'm really hoping that I'm still good. And he flopped the flush, so this guy's playing really bad. He should I mean, it's just a cooler if we both flop flushes and he loses, but he really should be trying to protect his hand. And this guy's so bad. Uh, I'm gonna try to get some money in on the pot here, or on the flop. The only problem is we're playing kind of deep stack. And I'm just gonna go all in here, try to make it look like a bluff. And he calls, and I snap him off. So this guy was sitting with over $100 just probably 20 minutes ago. And like I said at the beginning of the video, he's really bad. So obviously I'm going to sit here. I don't normally stay at a table when it gets down to three-handed, but I'm going to sit here until his money's gone. I'm going to three bet here. This guy doesn't, he seems kind of bad, but not as bad as some of the other guys that have been playing in the game. So that was a reason that I three bet him with the ace queen, even being in a small blind and out of position. I'm just gonna fold here, and I guess the table on the left is kind of turned into a heads up match, which I'm happy to play this guy heads up. It's just a little hard to keep up with all the action. So I may close this table down, even though it's definitely plus EV to play this guy. But you know, just for the sake of the video, because it's really hard to play three tables and have one of the tables uh, basically a heads up match. If somebody else sat down, I'm gonna take a stab at this. I'm just gonna check. This guy's. I'm definitely gonna take a stab now. Yeah, see how bad these guys play. I mean, I just knew that he was doing something like that. I'm gonna call one time. Got two overs. And I'm just gonna fold. Don't like to fold the minimum bets. It's good that this table's... I'm just gonna go ahead and close the table that I had going off screen. It's getting a little hard to keep up with the action. Plus, I'm not as good with the software